Alright guys, you guys seem to really like these videos, and honestly, I enjoy making them. You know, I really do. These past couple days, I've been actually, it's on my desk. I've been on my Switch these past couple days, and you guys see the game? I've been grinding Animal Crossing these past couple days. I even have a controller too. What is this? Metroid, I believe? I believe so. I always wanted to get into Metroid. Also, something that's really random before the video even starts. I'm gonna go change out of this bot and get my hat. I even have the physical copy, right? And the physical copy of Animal Crossing right here. Figured I had to show you guys anyways. But check it, right? Yeah, since you guys really enjoy these videos, I enjoy making them, and I enjoy getting farther and farther and farther. I see people discussing the leaks. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't hear anything. I don't know. But I always hear people talk about leaks and talk about the advancement of the story of Chainsaw Man. Also, what's really interesting is that tonight, Jujutsu Kaisen is actually ending as of tonight. And as of tonight, my phone's not on me right now. I think I left it downstairs. But it's like what day is it today? It's the 25th. So as of the 25th tonight, I believe Jujutsu Kaisen is ending. So I'll be tuning in to the final chapter. People recommended I read Jujutsu Kaisen or check out Jujutsu Kaisen. But guys, I'm already caught up. I've told you guys this many times. Chainsaw Man was the only manga that I knew about. But again, you guys already know I watched it anime only first. And I couldn't wait for season 2, so I was like, yeah, I'll read it for the channel. So, if you guys are new, leave a like, subscribe, just let me know like the video. I'm perfectly cool with that. Always leave comments about how you guys felt about the video, about how I can improve as a content creator, criticisms, everything. I'm cool with that. I don't care what y'all comment, even if it's like negative, right? I want to see varying opinions in the comment sections. I want to see people I guess you could say debating, but I want to see people talking. I want us to talk. You know what I mean? And I'm still working on the Discord. Don't worry, the Discord will come. It'll at least come by the end of the year. So I just want you guys to know I will try to get that finished. If not, at the very latest, my birthday. And my birthday's February. So like that'll be the absolute latest that I'll have it finished. I just want to work on that slightly, but then also mainly focus on other stuff. So I'm not even really that locked in for real when it comes to the Discord, but I do want to get that up for you guys. So, you know, just so we can get our community jumping. Now, I didn't show you all a drawing in my last video, and I'm not gonna show you all this one. Nah, I'm not gonna show you all this one. I'm gonna get out of this bonnet real quick. I was taking a nap. I gotta go get some food too. But what happened last time? Nayuta, right? We got introduced to her, and she's really, you know, she had to hit that pose. She had to hit that peace pose. We got introduced to her. More about Asa and Denji, especially Asa, you know, as a character. And one of the biggest things that I was really fond of, especially with Chainsaw Man Part 2, was how is the story going to progress her character. The Falling Devil, so many different challenging emotions of trauma. I had a lot of fun editing that last video, really fun. I go overboard with a lot of my videos, right? Last thing I'll say before the video starts, again, I've seen comments about this on my JoJo videos, my manga videos, even my other, Chainsaw Man videos, but my other videos too. Most people who read manga on YouTube don't edit like me. Again, I tend to edit and go overboard, and one thing you guys probably never knew about me is that back in the day, I used to do AMVs, you know, edit. They're called edits now, but I used to edit and do AMVs back in like 2015, 2016, around like the Vine era, but I never really used Vine. And then Instagram, I used to be a part of like groups. I used to do MEPs. If you guys are editors, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I used to use Adobe. I was a huge editor, huge editor. If I could show y'all some, maybe I would, but I don't even know if I could find any. But I kind of let that show in my edits when it comes to making manga. And finally, ever since I was a kid, I've explained this before, and this would be the final thing that I say. When I was a kid, as I would read manga, I always imagined how it would play out if it was in anime format, because I grew up on anime first. So I imagined the background music. I imagined the animation and the voice acting. You know, you guys know what I'm saying. So I used to let my imagination run wild whenever I used to read manga. You know, I still do now, especially when I was a kid. So now it's like I kind of put my editing, my own style, but then you know, my imagination all into one to create my videos, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So whether my videos have a lot of edits or none at all, I wing my videos, guys. I have no plan, I have no script. There's nothing in front of me. I'm just talking to a camera. I don't know. But I'm gonna see you guys in Chainsaw Man. What happened, bro? Yeah, we gotta save Asa. You know, she trying to. We gotta teach her about sex and stuff. What was Denji saying? Like, hey, don't let her go, Denji. I'll see y'all in part 2.
Battle, then I'll take it to the street with his new rules. Check hold the gloves, rip trees to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical gems to roll, battle, smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill, I shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man, gotta do how it feels. 60, 70, 80 to 90, I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
Chainsaw Man. Think about it, humanity grew to this size because of sex. It feels so damn good. We're both here now because, you know, the power of sex too. People only have sex because they have nothing better to do. Chainsaw Man, chapter 128, main dish. Like somebody else's saliva and sweat all mixing together with yours, it's just gross. Are you for real right now? Nothing's better than somebody's saliva and sweat mixing with yours. Wait a sec. What makes you even think you would ever get any? What? Huh? Even if I can't get any right now, when I'm older, I'll eventually get a girlfriend, and then, huh? Are you for real? No woman in existence would want to have sex with a guy with a chainsaw man sticking out of his head.
I believe so strongly that tomorrow never flows away. Tsukibikari shita, still away, street can reason through its own ways till this moment of time.
My main dish does not call for Chainsaw Man. Leave Asamitaka and I'll send you back. Can I at least bring her ass back with me? Pervert. Oh gosh. Thank you, by the way. Oh dear, this keeps happening to me today. The Falling Devil has no tolerance for diners who leave their food unfinished. They'll desperately try to devour Asamitaka, lest they be killed by the Falling Devil. Please evade them until sunrise, Chainsaw Man. To be continued. Okay guys, we're back. First chapter, we're back. I didn't really want to say anything. I really just wanted the panels and art to speak for itself. I really like the sequencing of panels here. A lot of the times in manga, when there's just no text at all, right? And they're just simply letting the panels speak for it. I really like moments like that. It diverts my attention. I no longer pay attention to the words or the sequencing in the words. It's just the pictures. Like the pictures are essentially, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. But like you would ever get any. Bro, awesome, man. Asa and Denji, man, they are just definitely. I think definitely after this chapter, I'll probably have something more of substance to say. But how y'all feeling? How we back? Also, I didn't say this. Get your snacks, get comfortable. You're probably midway through that. You know what I'm saying? Share this video, all that type of stuff. You guys already know the vibes. You guys liking the video so far? We're still in the intro. What am I saying? I'll probably say that later. Next chapter. Let's go. Chainsaw Man. 2 Chainsaw Mans? Chainsaw Man chapter 129. Save me. Chainsaw Man. Asa, now's our chance. Finish him while he's down. Kill him and I'll return your body. You'll finally be rid of me. I screwed up. Just when I finally begun to understand you, you always do this. Why must you always do the opposite of what I say? You don't have to take it so far to save the mortal enemy. You're crossing the line. Between that time with Yuko and tonight, Chainsaw Man has saved my life twice now. Besides, watching Chainsaw Man makes me think, if a piece of trash like him is allowed to keep living, then maybe it's okay for me to live too. That's why. Save me, Chainsaw Man. Just when... That's what the title's called though. If someone like her is allowed to live, then maybe he is too. So she did it. You guys know. And then she says, "Save me again." Oh my, guys, they need to be together, man. This is so cute, man. It's so I can't take it anymore. Sorry, I might not be able to save you. I'm getting tired. Chainsaw Man, yeah? Steal that motorcycle, please. Don't be stupid. I can't steal that, you thief. A woman's riding it. Steal that guy's then. Beat it. Don't blame me. Blame the chick behind me. Oh crap. Hey. She said, you can't steal women's. Steal that dude's over there. He's like, my bike. Come on, Denji. No, that's fire. That's so fire. Come on, Denji. You know, when that gets animated, steal the woman's. I can't do that. A woman's riding it. Steal the guy's. Bet. And then, could you teach me how to ride this thing? Super Chainsaw Man motorcycle. That's my bike. To be continued. That widespread looked crazy. Oh my gosh, I literally cut midway before the widespread happened. The bike turned into a chainsaw. Oh, that's so cool, bro. Guys, let's go back. No, let's go back. I'm gonna flip my screen around. Look at the dude. He's like, my bike. No, because like imagine if that happened to y'all. But anyway. That ain't us though. But check it though. Yo, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. It's almost like, guys, Fujimoto, the widespread looks amazing. The art here looks great. It's almost like Fujimoto does a great job of like putting them together, but such in a way where it fits. You guys know what I'm saying? Like it kind of fits. Wow. I'm looking at the comments and like everyone in the comments is like, yo, Chainsaw Rider. That is so cool. Wow, and it looks like we're gonna get another one too for the next cover art for it as well. Dude, this is great, guys. I love part 2, man, and I really love the dynamic between Asa and Denji. Really do. This weird, and it said survive till morning. We have to do this till morning. We're just gonna ride around till the morning. It's like another date though. You guys, like, again, it's like these ways that Fujimoto is kind of putting them together, you know. It's something that I would expect, but it's something I don't expect at the same time too. We're gonna take a look at the next cover art while we talk more in between. That's cute, man. Guys, come on, that is so cool. Chainsaw Man chapter 130, Kill Building.
Don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do?
This bike turned all badass. Didn't know I could do something that awesome. Fake Chainsaw Man said that if we can outrun the tentacles, we can make it out of this. You believe that's fake? They saved us, didn't they? Oh crap.
Living on a timeline, been there, done that, cold up and dead. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your gear.
Dude, they're riding on top of buildings. That is... God, dude, this is so cool, man. Like, I don't know what else to say besides cool. This is just so cool.
Instead of being bitter, back up.
Huh? Whoa. What kind of devil even is that thing? No freaking way. Ahead of us. Look out. Eat this. What the heck is even happening?
My
God, to be continued. What were those widespreads? Guys, you guys know how much I love widespreads though. Like I really love them. Did you guys see that? It's gonna be quick, but we're gonna look at that again. Bro, the falling devil just straight up threw a building at them. And then look, and then this is really cool. Like honestly, she threw a whole bit. Look, that's like half of, that's like a whole, well, that's not even half, that's a whole skyscraper, right? Thrown onto them. And then look at them riding off. That is so hard though. Like what? They're riding off they're riding through it actually. I think that's through the building. Or they're riding on top of it. It's either on top of it or through it. They come right out and then oh, they want the smoke again though. What? Oh my gosh. Straight up bro. Straight up action though. This is peak CHAINSAWMAN. This is the peak. What is happening? And I'm looking at the next cover art. I mean, we're just about to go straight in. There's really not a lot of commentary here. Usually this is where But guys, I don't know what to say. Next one, let's go. Oh my god, we'll have more to say though, trust. CHAINSAWMAN chapter 131, Taste of Crap. I did say diners who don't finish their food must die, but the food isn't supposed to be able to run. How is the taste of humans deeper than fear? I made that meal with love. How dare you throw it up, now you die. I'm not gonna get active. I might in a couple moments though. So this is a volume warning for all my videos. I sincerely apologize. I failed to feed Asamitaka to the diner. Okay, return. Fami? So what are you, an op though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, if you not with us, you know what I'm saying? You know what hey! I mean, but like, guys, Fami was always mysterious. Her goal was to kill Asa. Not the CHAINSAWMAN, like not Denji, but she wanted to kill Asa. She failed to kill Asa and deliver her to hell. So then Famine was just like, alright, return then. What are you trying to do, Fami? Hey, you trying to take our baby girl though? Like you trying to take Denji's? Like what are we talking about? No. And she just killed her like that though. How did you make the devil barf them up? Control. I controlled that devil's brain by a teensy bit to make humans taste like literal crap. Naruto, where'd you come from? Hey, let's go. Hey, guys, I was literally about to say Makima, but it's not. It's Naruto. Hey, she's coming in clutch. I control that devil's brain. Yo, because they were supposed to die there. If you know what I mean, like even through trying to literally escape by any means by stealing somebody's bike. The building got thrown at them. They rode up the building straight into the mouth, and then the falling devil made them fall in. And they were supposed to die there, but Naruto had to come through. Hey, is Femi gonna press Naruto though? You know what I'm saying? She may be a kid though, but that's Makima incarnate. What you trying to do though? What you trying to get into, Femi? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Nah, Naruto's standing on business though. Let's see how you coming, Fami. Why are you after Denji and this girl, sis? Nostradamus' prophecy is coming true. The ultimate terror will soon descend on this world. If that happens, the age of humans will end, ushering the age of devils. I like the sound of that. Sounds fun. I don't want it. Why not? In an age of devils comes things like pizza and Chinese food will cease to be. What? No more pizza? No way. I know. It's the worst scenario imaginable. And at this rate, neither I nor you nor Chainsaw Man will be able to stop the prophecy. But War Devil could be made to win. Possibly. But what gives? You tried to kill her. My intention was only to starve War in the devil's belly. I can turn the starved into my pawns. Work with me, Control. With our strength combined, any age of devils may not arrive. No way. Why not? Cause I have school. Raise your hand if you know the answer. Me! I know. To be continued. Hold on. Wait a minute. Guys, what the guys? I can't do this. What? So let me get this straight. They don't want the world to end. Oh, by the way, Chainsaw Man can't stop it, which is kind of crazy. But peep game. If Nostradamus and all these prophecies come true, nobody will be able to stop it. But War is posing a threat to that. You know what I'm saying? She said, Control, work with me. She said, you do make a good point. No Chinese food or pizza? But I'll pass. And then Fami's like, why? Because I have school. This is the most dumbest and peakest thing I've ever read. I mean, it's really not though. Like, guys, it's not. But at the same time, that is so Fujimoto-like though. You know what I'm saying? That's Fami's. Is that Fami's real reason though? Like, I don't know, man. These people be lying all the time. And with Naruto, it makes sense because she's a kid. Maybe if Makima was still alive. I like how they all call each other sis because they're all the Four Horsemen. But guys, I actually want to know how y'all feel about this comment section and the premiere right now. I'm pretty sure we know the answer, but I'm curious to see y'all's opinion. Do you guys think if Makima was here instead of Naruto, she would have accepted Fami's deal? I think she would, but not in the ways that you guys think. I'll save that for more of the discussion, but I genuinely think she would say yes to trick Fami. Because let's face it, Makima was all about controlling. You know what I mean? And sooner or later, she would have betrayed Fami to create her ideal world. You know what I mean? So really, it's... Well, now it's that she's more human. You can see the human. You can see that in her now. You know what I mean? And she has school though, so like she can't ally with you. I have school. That is so peak. That's so peak. That's all I gotta say. Alrighty. Alright guys, I'm back. Had to cut the video. Yeah, what? Did you guys think that when I say get your snacks and get your food, like I'm just talking about y'all? Y'all wanna check the eats? I'll show y'all, just because, you know, I mess with y'all. I got some garlic bread. You know what I'm saying? I got that good stuff. And then I also got some spaghetti. So I made some spaghetti last night. Anyways, while I eat, what are we in school right now? It's been like 5 or 8 minutes for me, but an instant for you guys. I'm gonna eat while we read. It's so random though, you know? She said, hey, I have my priorities straight. I'm trying to go to school. Me? But wait. Oh no, okay, like all jokes aside though, I know I'm like messing around a lot. Denji said he wanted to pay for her college tuition. You know what I mean? So she wants to go to school. Denji raised her right though. Like that kind of goes to show because Kishibe wanted Denji to raise her right. And so instead of stopping the New World Order, that could be the end of the world, she chooses to go to school. She has her priorities straight though, which is kind of like, it's kind of cute, man. It's adorable. I even like how in that situation that she stopped the devil. She had those eyes, man. It's like guys. I normally don't do this in the middle of the video, but I'm gonna flip around just one time. Look at this panel here, bro. Look at her legs and look at the eyes here. Nah, she got that. You know what I'm saying? And then she got the knee over the leg, like I'm the one in control, bro. Like she got that Makima in her. You know what I'm saying? She got that. When she's on it though, like when Naoyuta's on some timing, she's on some timing. But anyways, yeah, I was reading some comments in the chapter because, you know, the site that I use, there's comments. New World Order's coming. again, this is something I normally talk about at the end of the video, but if that happens, the age of humans will end. Nostradamus' prophecy is coming true. The ultimate terror will soon descend upon this world. What's the ultimate terror? It's like last video. Let's just keep it a stat, or not last video, but last art, guys. Let's just be real with part 1. A lot of it was the wolf in sheepskin. Maybe there's just some things that's not worth knowing or figuring out. And then the ultimate end-all be-all that was kind of like feared among the nations was Makima. But the end of the world? I mean, Makima was feared throughout the world, but end of the world-ish isn't necessarily what she was going for. I mean, she sort of was, but kind of wasn't. But this is an entirely different ball game now. This is like end of the world. Like, what does that even mean? What is that? So that definitely, guys, confirmed now, especially in this video, because last video I was very curious about it. This video was definitely the confirmation of this has to be the central plot of part 2 now. Not only do we have to deal with Yoru trying to always kill Denji or Chainsaw Man, but then Fami's trying to talk with Naoyuta, but then Naoyuta's like, no, I got school. And then it's like all these sort of like horsemen talking with each other, like they're in, you know, they're in relations with each other against the end-all be-all, that being the Nostradamus prophecy, the end of the world. So maybe by the end of part 2, because I know part 2 is still going, maybe they're gonna work together. I don't really know. It'll be in the most Chainsaw Man way possible, though. You know what I mean? Like, who really knows? But that's really interesting, though, too. And it seems like in this chapter we're gonna be getting more Naoyuta, man. I wanted to see more of her, bro. She's so cute, man. Oh my gosh, she reminds me of you know, guys, I have a sister. You know, I have a little sister. She's not really little anymore, but she just went off to college. I love her so much, man. I love her so much. But whenever I see, you know, these types of tropes of little girls that are adorable, it always reminds me of my sister. So that's cute, though. Chainsaw Man, chapter 132, Protection. Shota Yumi, give me your desserts. Okay, here. Is it just me or lots of kids are absent today? I heard a lot of people are moving away from Tokyo. Like, more kids are probably dead than moving, don't you think? Mui died too. She's missing, you mean? Oh, really? Power outages continue to affect all districts of Tokyo, metropolitan area, with planned blackouts scheduled for districts above. Reports of any persons inciting fear during the confusion to this number. At this time, confirmed casualties and missing persons exceed 2,000. My grandkid about your age got crushed by debris. Make way, please. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, those who are seated, please make way. Make way. Chainsaw Man saved me again. It isn't Japan alone. Gravity fluctuations caused by the Falling Devil's appearance are triggering cave-ins and landslides one after another across the world. In a world veering towards apocalypse, can we really count on politicians and devil hunters? Who is it that beat both the Falling Devil and the Gun Devil? That's right, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man saves us for no reward, and I want to work with him. And those who are like me, founded in an organization. Its name is the Chainsaw Man Society for World Peace. The Chainsaw Man Society is now recruiting talent to fight alongside Chainsaw Man. Help us prevent the coming prophecy of Nostradamus. Fight with us, in the forefront. Oh, peace. You know, guys, I want to interject here and say one thing. I realize how bad this actually is. Like, I really, like, guys, you guys have to understand how bad this actually is. As times are changing ever since Arc 1, Denji is no longer being feared, which means he's becoming weaker. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? And if he's becoming weaker as time goes on, once this end of the world disaster comes, how is Denji going to be able to stop it? I mean, even Fami was like, he's not going to be able to. But she's just probably saying that just to say that. But with this end of the world prophecy, man, like, and it starts out as like a small rumor, right? But then it actually, you know, it's actually like a thing, though, that even Yoshida in the last video was talking about with Fami. So I was actually kind of right. I was right in my last video. I was saying like, oh, maybe it's for this arc, and they're talking about the Nostradamus and you know, the rumors and the prophecies. I was actually kind of right. I thought I was wrong, but I'm pretty sure right now, currently, maybe before I realize after recording, that I'm right. That it's an overarching issue. It's like it's going to be the main plot for part 2. And if Denji gets weaker, And with Nagita gone, you know, what's going to happen? No! 𝐸𝐴𝐸, was it? You really buy this Nostradamus stuff? Hey, you're still in school, right? Careful now. If you fail college entrance exams before the end of the world, your life is going to end first. Damn it. Fami, did I really have to appear on a lowbrow variety show? They spun my every word into material for the hostess jokes. Relax. The ridicule was the point. Why? You don't need to think. It's like Fami says. Your job is to be the face. Fami is the brains. Together you move the body, the Chainsaw Man society. And with the body, you're gonna walk toward a world without evil, aren't you? Yes, I know. It's all for the Chainsaw Man's sake. Gosh, this is a relief, Denji. I'm glad I got you to protection, safe and sound. You call this protection? Falling asleep in class only to wake up in some Thai chair? Asumi Taka's in the hospital. They said her injuries are minor. Where's Nagita? What about the dogs? As of now, we're protecting them. Same as you. Just try and do this to them, and I'll kill you dead. Send us home right now. I'll even tongue out your butthole for a week to thank you. We won't harm Nagita or the dogs. No tonguing necessary. Not while you're under our protection. Anyway, go to hell. To be continued. It seems like times are changing, guys. Times are changing. You guys know when times are changing, stuff's gonna be, you know, stuff's gonna be different. But I don't think, I honestly don't think Yoshida, actually, who am I kidding? I don't even know. Yoshida might do something crazy, bro. He might. But I'm pretty sure we can trust him. It's just a matter of her being okay, Nagita being okay. But also, two, what's gonna happen? That's always like my question, which is a testament to how good the manga is. But it's like a matter of how's the world gonna change? And with Fami's powers being like shown a little bit. Remember, famine, hunger, that's her power. Hunger can mean many things, by the way. So honestly, I don't know. The hunger to be known, the hunger to be not just food, but the hunger for power, right? That could be like famine, man, you know what I'm saying? She could be crazy, right? She's one of the horsemen. So, but even then, guys, times are changing. I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. And I'm gonna cut the video. So I'll see you guys in a minute. I just need to get through this. Chainsaw Man, chapter 133, Chainsaw Man protest. I wanted to show you those protesters. They're calling for public safety to treat Chainsaw Man as a devil, to put him down. But why? I'm a good boy. Because they all don't like you. Oh. Those guys clashing with the protesters are followers of the Chainsaw Man church thing, right? Why are they fighting the protesters? Because they like you. Feels kinda nice, having people fight over me. Before the Chainsaw Man church consisted largely of your fans and devil victims. Recently though, increasing numbers of young people are joining just for the hell of it. I'm told membership now exceeds 20,000. The bulk of them are still in school, but eventually they'll all be old enough to vote. Apparently politicians are already starting to contribute supplies to the church too. You no longer have the sole control over Chainsaw Man. Hopefully it would stop at these small protests, but there was always a chance of Chainsaw Mania involving an even larger conflict. And what do I gotta do to see Nagita and the dogs? I want you to do absolutely nothing. What's that mean? I'm asking you to never transform into Chainsaw Man again. Hell no. If you keep turning into Chainsaw Man, we'll show you Nagita's corpse. I heard that you long to live a normal life. Simply stop transforming and that dream comes true with Nagita at your side. This is your chance to be human again, Denji. You'll go to school the same as always. I can even hang out with you as a friend. You'll go home and those who love you, Nagita and the dogs. Live as a human, Denji. You'll be happy enough even without being Chainsaw Man, won't you? But I want to be Chainsaw Man. I want everybody to pay attention to me. Did you understand me? If you turn into Chainsaw Man, public safety will kill Nagita. I don't want that either. But I also don't want to stop being Chainsaw Man. I want people to fight protesters for me. Look, Denji, the time has come for you to choose between Nagita's life and your greedy desires. I choose two choices. You can only choose one. I choose both. Don't you care if Nagita dies? Protesters, assemble! Kill this guy for me! He's even dumber than I thought. Denji? Denji! Nagita! You stink, because I haven't had a bath. It's too soon to let them meet. Huh? Weren't you done yet? Listen to me, Denji. You were about to choose Nagita's life and get sent home together. Why? Whatever. This must have proven it to you. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, the public safety will kill Nagita. Excuse me? Denji, tell this guy to F off now. I'll talk about 2 if not 3 things really quickly. The first thing, Denji's a character. You can sit up here and say he's stupid, but that's the point. Not even just that, but he never even knew what it was like for people to love him or pay attention to him. I'm gonna talk a lot about this at the end. Excuse me. So the fact that he wants both, yeah, he's being childish and selfish and stupid, but that's how he always is. What's wrong with wanting both? What's wrong with wanting to be loved by people, to have the attention of Chainsaw Man on top of you, while also wanting the love of somebody else with you? And with the Control Devil finally with him, 𝐸𝐸𝐸, I mean, not 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸, but even Yoshida gave him an ultimatum. He was getting pissed off. He said, dude, I'm trying to help you. I don't want them to kill 𝐸𝐸𝐸, but this is your chance to live a normal life. You want both. You whine about how you want a normal life, and yet you're choosing the abnormal route. Why? Even 𝐸𝐸𝐸's getting pissed at that. Not 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸, but Yoshida's getting pissed at that. And he said, dude, we're trying to help you. And the third thing is 𝐸𝐸𝐸 coming and them, you know, having a reunion together. Then we're going home. Did he not understand me? To be continued. He tried. He tried his best. I mean, Yoshida did. That could have been their chance, but instead he chose. And even that was probably my favorite chapter in this video. That was my favorite chapter, easily favorite chapter in this video. Absolutely, that was really good. This will be the 7th chapter, I believe. After this, I think we'll be done. We'll end it there. We're not going to read 10. I think we'll just cut it off at 7. I'll probably decide. I'm still kind of deciding here, but that was a good sort of. That was a good moment for Denji, seeing his priorities. But then also, it's like we're not seeing much of the public safety anymore. We probably won't. When I said like, oh, let's see Kobani, let's see. You know, I don't know if we will see them again. I think we obviously will, but it won't be on the same levels of like, you know, when we first saw them in part 1. Because this is, again, the Academy Saga arc, right? But Yoshida tried his best, though. Like, he was blackmailing him, but he was also trying to negotiate with him, saying like, look, man, I'm trying to help you out. I'll even be your friend. Like, you know, like, we don't even gotta be like this, man. You know, like, he finally cracked it down and said, look, Denji, he started snapping at him like, dude, I'm trying to help you. And you're telling me what you want, yet you're going against what you want. What do you actually want? And he says, I'll tell you what I actually want. I want both. And whether that was a smart idea or not, I don't really know, guys. Like, I don't know. We'll see on whether or not it was a smart idea or not. Let's continue. The way Chainsaw Man fights is outrageous, destroying buildings, making him no different from devils. Who's going to pay for all the property damage? Chainsaw Man, Chapter 134, Ordinary Happiness. There are reports that Chainsaw Man was involved in the recent disappearances of the aquarium too. The Falling Devil, right? That was nuts. If Chainsaw Man hadn't beat her, then we would have had a real Nostradamus on our hands. Nostradamus is coming for real, don't you think? Chainsaw Man showed up at our school before too. If he beats Nostradamus, won't our school be legendary? Nostradamus isn't a devil, you know. The news is talking about that Chainsaw Man church again. They're saying there's a bunch of brainwashed, dangerous kids. Look, they're fighting the police. Denji, look. The church days are numbered though, cause I'm not gonna turn into Chainsaw Man anymore. Huh? You're not? If I do, you'll die. I can't anymore. When he told me I can't be Chainsaw Man, it felt like I died inside. But then I thought about it, and I'm pretty content with the life I have now. Nothing beats a normal life. Do you really think that? Huh? Yeah. Do you really think nothing beats a normal life? I do. I do, right? Hey, Pochita, for us, this life is like heaven, right? But like, despite that, it's like now I'm dreaming of an even higher heaven. We can be happy with what we've got, right, Pochita? We don't need to keep fighting. You can't sleep either, Meowie. Oh, that's Power's cat. Damn, man. That's right, I drink this vegetable juice every day. I wake up feeling more refreshed now. When I recommended it to my grandpa, you see, golf is all about setting your belief and Chainsaw Man aside. I can't accept your organization. Recruiting students with no real-world experience fighting protesters. I hear you kids are out there playing Devil Hunter, killing devils every night. Do you have any idea how worried your parents must be? How do you people intend to take responsibility for the lives that have been lost playing Chainsaw Man? As for the Devil Hunter activities, we notified the city and the Ministry of Defense in advance. Also, we are active Devil Hunters Club members at school. We have real-life combat experience. This is not just a game to us. Only those who have accepted Chainsaw Man's teachings work as Devil Hunters. What's wrong with following one's sense of justice to save Japanese citizens in an act of self-sacrifice? Oh, and another thing. We can hear this Chainsaw Man's teaching crap band-aided about, but it's not as though he gave you them directly, right? He has. Huh? If you prefer, I can let you hear Chainsaw Man speak for himself now. Huh? Huh? What? We can talk with Chainsaw Man? No one mentioned that thing in the meeting. Nobody told me either. Let me call him together. Here we go. Chainsaw Man. Greetings. I am Chainsaw Man. I'm coming to you from the Chainsaw Man Church. Yes, the rumors are true. My body is halfway between human and devil. I gained the power to turn into Chainsaw Man in a fateful encounter with the Justice Devil. The reason I fight to create a world without devils. In a devilless world, Adam and Eve will... Wrong! Benji? I never thought of that stuff. I don't even fight for any reason. I died a gazillion times, and the next thing I knew, people were calling me Chainsaw Man on their own. Your guy isn't Chainsaw Man. I'm more Chainsaw Man than him. There. To be continued. This is the work of Fami then. This is the work of Fami. This has to be. Should we read more? I normally don't though. We gonna read 3 more. That's right. We gonna do 10. Yeah, I know. I got y'all. Don't get used to this though. Just because I mess with y'all. Hey, give me the 2K. How do y'all feel about the video though too? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, I try my best, guys, when it comes to these types of videos. I still got food. I still need to finish eating this. How do y'all feel? Y'all comfortable? Y'all locked in? What is happening? Like, this is the work of Fami. Remember, Fami's the brains and he's the body, you know, so this is all for the work of Fami. We have so many questions, but this all loops back to Fami's conversation with the Control, 𝐡𝐤𝐝, saying that she wants to create a world with pizza and ramen. I don't think that's the case. If that's the case, that's very Fujimoto-like, and if that's not, that's very Fujimoto-like. I honestly don't know then. I don't know. Like, there has to be an ulterior motive, like, yeah, to stop the, you know what I mean, the Nostradamus thing, but is that even true? Or there's just so many questions we don't know. So, you guys already know. I'll see y'all in 135. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 135, Sentimental Drive. On a television program last night, Chainsaw Man revealed his human form. Although he hid his face with a hat, his handsome looks are causing a stir. Supposedly phone calls to the Chainsaw Man Church from prospective members are currently surging. Additionally, because of the self-proclaimed Chainsaw Man did not transform on the program, some are calling his claims into question. There's no way this stand-up guy is Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is stupid and crude and simple-minded, but he saved my life multiple times. Is Chainsaw Man truly your prince in shining armor? Yes, perhaps he saved your life, but he's my mortal enemy and I plan to kill him. How could you fall in love with Chainsaw Man of all people? I have not. It's not like I like him. It's just he saved me again and again. You fall for men so easily, Asa. Yoru, are you in a good mood or something? Normally you fly into a rage when I say so much as one good word about Chainsaw Man. War draws nigh. Falling devils, mere presence temporarily reverse gravity in places all over the world. All nations suffer damage and simultaneously became poorer. When humans want money, they always go to war. And once they do, they will all remember and fear me. If you get your strength back, won't you not need to kill Chainsaw Man anymore? Of course I will. I'll use my renowned strength to kill him. It's time you got your head out of the clouds. Forget he ever saved you. No flashbacks. I told you to forget about it. How can I help it? The memory is well up on their own. Then don't think, fool. Sentimental Drive, written by Asa Mitaka. The day we went on our first motorcycle ride, I felt your body heat for the very first time. Your head was a chainsaw, yet I couldn't deny that your warmth was human, that of someone alive. In retrospect, every time you saved my life, my body can be frozen as ice. Although I'm doomed to always end up alone, you always came to my rescue, that much I know. Don't recite some embarrassing poem. It's a poetry reading. You eating that plane? When did you get here? She likes Denji! I mean, wait. She likes Chainsaw Man. She likes Denji, guys. Come on, guys. Let me stop being stupid. Let me stop being dumb. This is cute though. What? I kind of want to buy this volume now. But look, where did Fami come from? Fami, what the heck? She just came out of nowhere. They're all sisters, which is really funny. Like, they're all sisters. It's kind of interesting too that the four horsemen were always portrayed as women. That's another interesting thing. Probably very symbolic for Chainsaw Man as a whole. But yeah, I wanted to interject here because she likes Chainsaw Man. Sooner or later she'll like Denji though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it. Where did Fami come from? Fami, what do you want? We over here trying to talk about Chainsaw Man. You trying to scrap or something? Like, what you trying to do? Can I eat this? The door was locked. How did you even get in? Can I eat this? What's her deal? Fami, what do you want? Can I eat this? I'm here to grant both your wishes. Our wishes? Yeah. Can I look in your fridge? Leave at once or I'll kill you. Asa wants to help Chainsaw Man. Yoru wants to kill him. It's possible to choose both. How? At the moment, Chainsaw Man has given up on fighting devils to lead an ordinary human life. The problem is that Chainsaw Man's own heart prevents him from being an ordinary human. Even weakling devils can become powerful by eating strong devils, those who are feared. It's why devils are constantly after him, trapping him in a cycle of violence. Many of the Chainsaw Man church followers were saved by Chainsaw Man. We want to save him this time. We're hunting down all of the devils in town so that we won't have to fight. If everyone forgets about Chainsaw Man, he'll grow weak as a devil, and then he can live an ordinary human life. I want you to join the Chainsaw Man church and fight with us, Asa. Why? Someone who's been saved should want to return the favor. Save Chainsaw Man? You must be joking. Even if Asa agrees, I refuse. It is the red Chainsaw Man you want to fight, Yoru. Excuse me? Isn't it this Black Chainsaw Man? Oh, Black Chainsaw Man and Red Chainsaw Man are not the same person. I'm not surprised you didn't realize, since we're sisters, have no interest in faces of humans or devils. If you want to fight Black Chainsaw Man, you'll need to turn Red Chainsaw Man back into an ordinary human. The Chainsaw Man that Asa wants to save and the Chainsaw Man Yoru wants to kill are different beings. Join the Chainsaw Man church and you can help each other. But why should we trust you? You were secretly manipulating things that time with Yuko and at the aquarium, and this Chainsaw Man church is totally fishy. Also, could you not leave open my fridge? And for that matter, oh, the Chainsaw Man on TV was totally phony too. Correct, he's a fake. A double to protect Chainsaw Man from devils. You don't have to trust me. I'm asking you to trust the church's followers. They're honestly trying to save Chainsaw Man. In other news... Stop, don't do this to me. Whoa, Red! What are we talking? Alright, let me calm down. What are we talking about? Devils aren't good at remembering faces, we knew this. Also, it's him being forgotten, not necessarily feared, but feared does play a role. The Black Chainsaw Man and the Red Chainsaw Man are not the same person. So who's the red one? What? If the black one is Pochita, who's the red? Like, I actually don't even know. This has to be something new. If this is something we always knew, or maybe she's lying, like we don't, I don't know, man. She's not, I mean, she's always asking for food because she's famine. I find that funny. But also, too, like, she appears just so randomly, like Makima, and then just, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. She says, don't trust me, trust the followers. We're honestly trying to save Chainsaw. So you can get with Denji, but the red Chainsaw Man you could beat. Who's the red one? Is she lying or not? We don't know if we can trust her. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll talk about this at the end. Let me stop. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Today, in earlier hours of the morning, a member of the Chainsaw Man Church defeated the Carpenter Bee Devil that had infested an apartment building here in Tokyo. The female high school student is making headlines for defeating over 10 devils this month alone, despite not being a devil hunter. She's a volunteer, right? It's admirable. Isn't she paid with the believer's money? How to put it? Quit playing Devil Hunter. The Chainsaw Man Church member, you know, Asa Mitaka. I heard it wasn't Chainsaw Man who defeated the Eternity Devil at the aquarium. It was actually Asa. Someone said they saw her fight a devil at school too. There's even a report that Asa Mitaka was in the apartment building that the Cockroach Devil destroyed. Maybe all of the Chainsaw Man kills were actually Mitaka's. Asa Mitaka? To be continued. So now, so now Denji's starting to figure out that Asa is like that, but she don't know that Denji's like that. You know, Oh, that weapon looked kind of hard though. That weapon looked hard. I like how Naito was looking at Denji. That was kind of cute. This chapter was insane. I want to end it. Nah, at least not. We gonna do 10. What's going on, guys? Y'all probably laughing at me. What's so funny? What's so funny? Y'all, hey, guys. What's going on though? What are we talking about? What? The red Chainsaw Man? So it's like, what am I even talking about? Why am I even freaking out? Stop laughing at me, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Y'all already know. I'm gonna see y'all. I know I'm like keeping these discussions short, but I'm also talking for a while too. Y'all already know. I'll see y'all in the next chapter. Chainsaw Man. Chapter 136. Normal Life. Hey, isn't that a Chainsaw Man shirt? Who are you? You should have known that. Like, among the well-informed, there's this theory that Chainsaw Man is stealing all of the credit from Asa Mitaka's accomplishments. She's a student at our school. Assuming it's true, do you still plan on wearing a Chainsaw Man clothes? Because in a sense, you'd be supporting a victimizer. What? Hey you two, did I just hear you dissing Chainsaw Man? Who are you? What's with you dudes? In the name of Chainsaw Man, I'll punish you! Are you listening to me, Denji? You're lucky I'm not suspending you. In my experience, kids without parents are quick to start fights. Next time, it's the red card for you. Got it? I hear you put the other guy in a hospital. He lost one tooth. Well, I guess even ordinary high schoolers get into fights. Not that I really know either. Think skipping school to hang out would make us ordinary high schoolers? Even knowing we're cutting class, this isn't that fun, is it? No talking during the movie. Everyone evacuated. Who's going to complain? 32 minutes ago, a devil appeared in the theater. It was killed by the theater's devil hunters within a mere 2 minutes. All that's left is to remove the body. Even without Chainsaw Man's problems get solved. You aren't the protagonist of this movie. It's not like the world will end without you. Oh, it looks like she made it here, before the corpse collectors. Huh? A girl in my class wants to have a date with you. I set you two up. Bye. Knock her socks off. Hey, is this what it's like to be normal? Yeah, it is. Sorry, like, I'm super down in the dumps right now. I'm an amazing person, but I doubt I'm gonna be all that charming today. There's all the stuff I can't do now, and I don't know what to do with myself. What am I even getting at? So like, I guess I just want to be alone right now. She's touching my wiener. She's touching my wiener. To be continued. No, that's not Asa though, and I'm not happy. I've actually seen her before. I think I've seen her before. I could be wrong. Doesn't she wear like a crop top or something? I'm not sure. She either wears like a crop top or she wears like the special kind of clothes. No, man, he's always I mean, I saw a comment about it. He's always getting assaulted though. You know, and like it's not even just that, but like I kind of just feel bad, like, because he feels so, yeah, this was like to be normal, man. Like, he feels so empty, bro. It's like sad. This is what he wanted, right? It took over 100+ chapters, but this is what he wanted. Turns out he still can't stop getting assaulted, though. Last one, let's get into it. Hey, senpai, you're a virgin, right? Right? Chainsaw Man. Want me to have sex with you? I got nothing better to do anyway. Go and lick that dead devil. Chapter 137. Choo choo, lovey, moody moody, muda muda. Do that for me, and I'll let you have sex with me. Okay, you're kinda sketchy. Huh? A girl suddenly approaching me? It's like way too convenient. For starters, why do you want to even have a date with me when we've never even met? Well, look, I've matured. I don't fall for honey traps anymore. Besides, I'm sick and tired of mindlessly obeying somebody for the bait that's dangled right in front of me. Got it? Then get out of here and have some self-respect for yourself. Do it like you're sucking a popsicle, senpai. She's cute. We're gonna have sex at the karaoke place? We can never get a room at a love hotel in school uniforms. Plus, a friend of a friend works here part-time. They'll turn a blind eye. Well, in that case, shall we get to it? Before we begin, Huh? She's singing. Seems like it wasn't a trap though. That's good, I guess. You're not gonna sing this second verse? This seems more fun. To be continued. Alright, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know that the end is a reference to a song. It said in the comment section that it was a reference to a song, so I know that despite... I was reading the comment sections and a lot of people were just like, what is going on? I had the same reaction. I remember on YouTube, I saw a animation, and I don't know if it's like the animation that I'm thinking of. I could be wrong, where it was like Denji rocking out. I think that was it. I think that was the scene. But before we even get into that, I want to talk about this, from beginning to end, the 10 chapters that we read so far. The 10 chapters that we read was essentially the ending of the Falling Devil and the beginning of something more, something that I didn't really expect, especially with the whole Nostradamus slash theories, that I had in my last video. I didn't really expect. Well, no, I expected that to be the arc, but I didn't really expect that to be the overarching plot. I was more inclined to believe it was just a one-off type of arc thing, because that was my biggest question starting part 2. Was that, what is it about? You know. I feel like for part 1, we don't really get that question until very, very late. We get teases, but it's very, very ambiguous about what it could actually be about. To me, it kind of seems like Chainsaw Man is taking a direction that's a lot more different than part 1. And I feel like now I'm starting to understand slightly what people are talking about. Let's go back to the very beginning and we'll talk about it. The second time that Denji saved Asa, talking about his opinions about sex and how he feels about life and stuff. It's her opinions, her view on it, I find really funny. They were essentially arguing with each other, but like not really. Only for them to get sent to that realm, the Falling Devil. I'm going to skip a lot of this because there wasn't really much to say aside from them just trying to fight it, right? Which I find really cool. The Falling Devil by far is my top 10. I say the Falling Devil, she's like top probably like 7. I know that's like a very weird number. Probably even top 5. She's one of my favorite devils. She was very different. She's very unique. Like, same thing. But her design, to the way that she spoke, to like the way that she always presented her dishes and her attacks and stuff, I always found that pretty cool. The Falling Devil arc was like seeing our two protagonists actually come together as one to try to not just work together, but also to try to understand each other. So it was both of their traumas kind of like clashing, you know what I mean? Both of like their viewpoints sort of clashing with each other, right? And then especially with the motorcycle. The motorcycle, her using her ability of the chainsaw motorcycle while, you know, Denji is riding the motorcycle being Chainsaw Man while fighting essentially two devils. I don't think they said the name of the second one. I could be entirely wrong. She wanted him to save him again. That part of the video was so funny. Steal the bike. He's like, no. Why would I do that? She's riding it. What about that guy? Bro, bet. And just hit the dude in the head so I get off the bike. And then we get this sick widespread. I won't flip my screen around because we already like looked at it twice. However, I believe it's chapter 130. 130 Kill the Building. We got so many widespreads in this one. Was this the one? This was the one. We got over what? Let me count. 1, we got 2, what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6 widespreads. Either 6 or 5, but it's six widespreads. You know, and this is gonna go really crazy when this gets animated. No, like, guys, I know I said that every single video, but from an animation standpoint, considering this was only just 6 pages, oh my gosh, like, guys, this could go crazy animated wise. Like, I'm gonna flip my screen around. It's this cover art for 130 right here. Kill the Building. See Asa and Denji as she holds on to Denji here. And I like her description later on, which we'll go over, on how she felt in this moment. It was one of my favorite moments within this video. But them just riding on the buildings. The action was so on point. It was so on point. Not only in this video, like, we got the action, the mindset of Denji, more about Asa, Yoshida, a lot more of Yoshida. Now you tell, like, we got so much. Fami, like, so much in this video. Right? We'll get all into that. I won't skip too much, or I'll skip this part because I would say we did kind of cover this in the middle of our discussion, so I won't touch too much on it, but I will flip my screen around one more time. Look at this. The Falling Devil throws the building, crashes, right? Denji riding up or inside the building. You know what I'm saying? And then, bam, right here. That is so cool, man. And the conclusion of the fight, or the conclusion of the Falling Devil, was something I didn't expect. Usually, or not usually, but in this situation, we thought that they would die because they were kind of supposed to. But if it wasn't for our girl, you know, Nalita, you know, she didn't pull up deep, you know what I'm saying, then yeah. But when Fami got revealed, I was like, oh shoot, like, what is Fami doing here? She just killed her really quickly, dissolved her, and then Nalita was just like, what are you doing? Like, I was like, oh shit, we got 2 of the ladies here. You know, we got the new Control versus Fami, you know what I'm saying? We have both of them clashing, kind of talking with each other. Something I wanted to go over, she knew immediately right behind her, without even turning around, Control. I controlled Devil's Brain, the Devil's Brain a teeny bit to taste more like human, like literal crap, you know what I mean? Why are you after Denji and the girl, sis? Calling her sister. Nostradamus' prophecy is coming true. This is where we start to get the summary of potentially the whole plot of part 2. Like, I've heard people even say that part 2 is still a mystery, so maybe, you know, or it's kind of like falling into those tropes of a mystery, so maybe that might not be the overall, but that possibly could be. The way I feel like it could be is part 1. I'm gonna bring this up real quick, and then we'll continue the chapter breakdown for what is it, 131. But part 1 was, I would say, guys, was split into 2 pieces. One, the introduction to Chainsaw Man, Denji, you know, the public safety. We start to know more about the characters. I would say part 1 officially ends when Himino. Because I feel like once Himino gets hit, and so does Makima gets hit, killed on the train, that's when the entire shift of Chainsaw Man drastically changes. And I feel like once we start to know more about, we start to learn more about Makima, more about the door, symbolisms for the door, like the fall. We're talking about the fall, like the actual, like the wolf has finally revealed itself beneath the sheepskin. We're starting to see more of the Gun Devil. We're finally, we sadly see our, do I have the cover, guys? We start to see my boy's fall. You know, I have the entire manga here. You know what I mean? We have Aki's fall, we have Power's fall, and then finally the full wolf gets revealed. Pochita's true form. Like, so much stuff happened in the second half. So I feel like this is all the first half. It's still on what the newest chapter is, like what, 170ish. So maybe it's in its second half. You know, whether it's the beginning of the second half or the end, we don't. You know, I don't really know. But let's continue more with the chapter. If this happens, the end and age, I'll flip the screen around too, so that way you guys get some context here. But if that happens, the age of humans will end. ushering the Age of Devils. And she said it sounds fun, which is crazy. And then this obscure coded reason that I feel like isn't the truth. In the Age of Devils that comes, things like pizza and Chinese food won't exist. It's the worst case scenario. Is that really it though? Like that's what I'm trying to understand. If that truly is it, again, that's a very Fujimoto thing, but if it isn't, what could it actually be? What is actually her purpose in this story? She's the antagonist, but I wouldn't say she's the villain. You know, she's like, I wouldn't even say she's the antagonist for now, because she's kind of trying to help us. So maybe she'll get revealed to be an antagonist later. Work with me, Control. With our strength combined, the Age of Devils might not arrive. And she's like, nah, I got school. And then she raises her hand and then the chapter ends. That was such a cute ending. And the next chapter, she gets taken away. I'm like, no, what's going on, right? You know? And then we get Asa and her recovering within the hospital as we start to understand more about the cult, the Devil Hunter cult, the church. And this is when the fake Devil Hunter, or the fake Chainsaw Man, gets revealed, right? The student council president. In this chapter, the Chainsaw Man Society for World Peace, and he talks about world peace on the game show, and then the game show host mocks him, whatever the case. Listen, it's like Fami says, your job is to be the face. Fami is the brains. Who was behind him? It was a hand. Was that Fami's true form? Was that like... I don't know. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know who the heck that was, but maybe that was Fami's. And then we get cut to Denji. But that could be Fami's true form. You know, something. There's still questions we don't really know. And it's like with Denji being in protection, because I think that's what the chapter is called. Denji crashes out. He says, "Look, you better not do anything to a little girl. You better not do anything to my sis." You know what I'm saying? And Yoshida's like, "Look, hey, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Look, listen." She gonna be alright, but that's all on you though. And then he says, "Go to hell." So a little bit of some tension between Denji and Yoshida. Following up with chapter 133, it's a seemingly continuous flow into the advancement of something more. That's the way I've seen this sort of video, where it's like it's the end of this arc. Maybe I could have ended the following arc last video, but I didn't want to read too much. But now it's like the world is changing now, right? The world is advancing. It's like it's moving in an uncontrollable, it's snowballing. It's moving in an uncontrollable way that Denji could possibly prevent. I mean, 133 Chainsaw Man protest. This was one of my favorite chapters in this video because we got to see more of Denji as a character. I'll flip my screen around for a majority of this chapter. Won't try to show too much, but this part right here, I'm a good boy, you know, because they don't like you. Feels kind of nice having people fight over him, having people have attention or love for him, support, right? But for the Chainsaw Man church consisted of largely fans of devil victims. Recently, though, increasing numbers of young people who are joining for the hell of it. Sounds kind of like how young people would actually be, though. But the bulk of them are still in school, almost old enough to vote. You no longer have the sole control over Chainsaw Man anymore. They're controlling the name now because of how many people are being involved in this now. How many people who are willingly choosing to do it for a stupid reason or for a smart reason. And what do I got to do? I just want to see Naruto. And he's like, I want you to do nothing. I'm asking you to never transform into Chainsaw Man again. And this is Denji's chance to live a normal life. But Denji's like, hell no. Like, why would I do that? No. If you keep turning to Chainsaw Man, I will kill Naruto. That's when he stamps on the table and says, look, Denji, I'm not playing with you, man. I'm trying to help you, but look, if you ain't trying to listen, I will show you her corpse. I heard that you live as long as, I heard that you long to live a normal life. Simply not stop transforming and that dream can come true. And he's not wrong, though. And I feel like Denji knows that. He knows that's the case. But something within him wants both. It's that selfishness that he's always had as a kid, because he wasn't raised properly. This is your chance to be a normal human again. You'll go to school. I can even be your friend. We can hang out. You'll go home to the love that you have. Now you tell you have dogs. You'll just live as a human. This is what you wanted. And even Denji, there's some frustration being shown here that I really like everything about this was good, and you can see him visually getting more and more frustrated as the panels keep happening. But I want to be Chainsaw Man. I want everybody to pay attention to me. And Yoshida keeps pressing that, and then Denji crashes out and screams and says, I don't want that either. I don't want to stop. And he's like, look, stop being an idiot. What are you talking about? And he's like, I have 2 choices. And then Yoshida finally crashes out and says, dude, do you not care if Nayuta dies? And then Denji crashes out and says, protesters. And then Nayuta comes out of nowhere and says, big bro. And then she says, you stink. Oh, that was so cute. I'm gonna flip it around here. But it was this part right here, and she's like, you stink, and they're like happy to see each other, you know? It's cute. Listen to me, Denji. You're about to choose Nayuta's life to get sent home together. And then this panel is like a declaration of Denji's feelings and his ideas. I thought, you see the way that they're staring at each other down here, guys? I thought they were gonna fight each other, like right there. I thought Denji was just gonna pull the string, just get to scrapping, but that, you know, that would be too risky. That'd be too crazy, right? And then it kind of ends with, you done? Then we're going home. And then they leave. Probably within this video, one of my favorite chapters. Following, it's like continuing with like what, chapter 134? Denji's starting to live this normal life that he longed for. And it's so boring. It feels emptyless. It feels kind of soulless. And Nayuta made a good point. Now, I'm so glad that Nayuta's in his life, because it's like, he needed, I'm not even gonna say a Makima, but it's like he wanted Makima, but in a way it's like that wasn't the person for him, obviously. But it's like now he's got his own emotional support to rely on, because Aki and Powers aren't here anymore. The church's days are numbered though, because I'm not gonna turn into Chainsaw-Man anymore. And she's just like, you're not? Nayuta says that. When he told me I can't be Chainsaw-Man anymore, I felt like I died inside. But then again, I thought about it, and I'm pretty content with how I live now. And she's like, do you really think that? And Denji's shocked by it. I think he was about to cry. Do you really think nothing beats a normal life? Denji doesn't... I mean, I feel like that goes back to part 1. The city mouse or the town mouse. You know? And Denji always chose the city mouse. Knowing how you could die at any point, but you still choose the thrill of it, because it's the moment. That sort of heart-to-heart conversation he had with Pochita, even though Pochita didn't really answer him. It's like, despite that, now I'm dreaming of an even higher heaven. We can be happy with what we've got right now, Pochita. We don't need to keep fighting. You know? And I feel like that moment is such a big... It's another big turning point for Denji, essentially. It's like another big realization for what type of person Denji is going to be moving forward. Chapter 135 was probably my favorite chapter too. It's very, very tied, because it's like, you guys are noticing a pattern here. A lot of my favorite chapters is a showcase of the character. You know, that's what I'm more interested in, if anything. Look, guys, the fighting is cool, but it's like when we start to see these characters and see the way that they react and how they act, and you know, how they think and stuff, it's so cool to me, man. Like it's like we grew up with these characters, right? Chapter 137, Sentimental Drive. Second favorite, if not favorite chapter. Asa finally starts to realize her, you know, her love. And even Yoru makes fun of her, saying like, you fall for people so easily. You're such a loser. It's cute, man. It's cute. And something that I didn't really comment on too much within the video, she's like, you're in a good mood, even though I messed you up when it came to killing off Chainsaw Man. And she enjoys the fact that the world is suffering because of war. That's the one thing that makes her happy, which is like, it's weird, but that's how she is, though. She is the war devil incarnate. That is her, right? If you get your strength back, you won't have to kill Chainsaw Man. She's like, oh, no. Even if I get my I'll still kill him, so I don't know what you're talking about. You know? And she says, don't think about him. No flashbacks. And she thinks about the 2 times he saved her, and then she starts blushing and stuff. You know, and I like that. I'm gonna flip my screen around here. We get sort of like a little poem, right? Sentimental Drive, written by Asa Mitake. We get like this little poem in her head and stuff, you know. And she's like, stop embarrassing with some stupid poem. And she's blushing because she is, right? So it's cute. And then Fami shows up, right? Crazy. I did not expect this. She just randomly pulled up and said, hey man, what's in your fridge? Fami's like, she has food in her hand. What is that? Is that fried rice or something? I talked about fried rice in my previous video. She's like, can I eat this? How did you get in here? The door was locked. Can I eat this? What's your deal, Yoru? I don't know. Fami, what do you want? Can I eat this? She asked a 3rd time. I'm here to grant both your wishes. And this is the biggest thing I want to talk about. And after that, we can sort of end the discussion, maybe talk about some theories and stuff. Asa wants to help the Chainsaw Man while Yoru wants to kill him. It's possible for both. This is the turning point of the video. And probably, I don't know, maybe for Chainsaw Man. Who's the red Chainsaw Man? Did I read that right? At this moment, Chainsaw Man has given up on fighting devils. I'll even flip my screen around here for this part. To live an ordinary human life. The problem is that Chainsaw Man's heart is preventing him from being an ordinary human. Even weakling devils can become powerful devils, eating strong devils for those who are feared. It's why devils are constantly after him, trapping him in a cycle of violence. We always knew this, especially in part 1. Prominent in part 2 actually right now, because of the recent rock and roll chapter that we got. Many of the Chainsaw Man Church's followers were saved by Chainsaw Man. We want to save him this time. We're hunting down all devils in the town so that we don't have to fight. If everyone forgets about Chainsaw Man, he'll grow weak as a devil and can live an ordinary life. And then Yoru reminds her saying, hey, did you forget? I'm going to kill him. And this is when she says the black Chainsaw Man and the red Chainsaw Man are not the same person. Like, that has to be something new, or she's lying, or I don't really know. Like, we don't know who the bad guy is. We don't know. We always had theories it might be Makima in part 1, maybe something greater than her or something different, but this is like something I actually don't know. Who's the villain? Who's the antagonist? Who's the enemy? Who are we trying to fight? Is it Fami? Is it Yoru? Unironically, like, is it like we don't really, is it Naoyuta? Is it like these 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? They were always known for serving their purposes because they're concepts, right? It's like, what could I don't know. I'm trying to think, guys. I don't really know. Theories time, all right? Theory time. I'll talk more about this at the end, but I just want to skip over all of this and go over the next chapter. Also, yeah, Asa joins the church. I think she joins, and then she ends up getting the credit for the for all the stuff. But then Yoshida set him up with this random girl that was touching his wiener. Yeah, real. He set her up, so she's definitely an important character. She's probably a devil hunter. She's probably a part of the public safety. But what's confusing is that when she was singing, someone tried to hit Denji, but then Denji beat him. None of them are trying to fight her. They're just trying to kill him. Like, what is this part of her technique? Is this part of her contract or something? Like, this is what Denji kind of needs to let loose. This whole chapter was them rocking out. I'll flip my screen around for this one, right? And I know that this is all a musical reference, so that's why I wasn't too weirded out by it. I knew that it had to have been a musical reference, hence the title of the chapter. But once they go inside the booth, it's like she's singing her song. I'm not gonna sing it, but y'all already know. I wasn't gonna read it either. But this whole sequence, I'm just flipping around like really, really fast. It's them just assaulting Denji back to back to back as the lyrics are just flooding the pages. This reminds me of the Rise poem when she was on top of the roof. I think she was singing in Russian. It reminds me of my first manga Chainsaw Man video, right? It's like there's narration over a song or a poem over the panels here. But this is sort of like a breaking moment for Denji here. It's like he's finally letting loose, even though he always lets loose, right? Like, all these people were trying to... And then look at this. And then it ends here. Like, what? This is the part that confused me more than anything. Was not the song, but the people coming to kill Denji? Like, were they... I don't know, right? I thought it was Asa from a distance, but it turns out it wasn't. I did see her before, though. I have seen her before. I don't know her name, or I don't know what her purpose is, but I feel like she's definitely a part of the public safety. That's my theory so far. And as for what her purpose is, I don't know. Like, maybe to help Denji live his normal life. Definitely a grander purpose. But that last chapter kind of creeped me out a little bit. It kind of set the vibe for this video, but it also kind of creeped me out. I remember seeing this before, and I'm going to talk about this, theories, and after that we can end this long discussion. One of the things that I've seen before was like a hot take that somebody had about anime or manga. And this is something I want your guys' opinion on, right? You guys can leave comments or you all can talk about it. I want to know how y'all feel about this, right? It said the post went as it went, like hot takes that get progressively hotter. I think I saw this on TikTok or something, right? One of the hot takes was, hot take, intermission arcs or intermissions to go into the next arc are sometimes better than actual arcs itself. And you guys have, and if you guys have been a subscriber, a long-time subscriber of mine, or have always been watching my videos, go back to the Steel Ball Run videos all the way to now. You guys know that some of my favorite moments in these types of mangas is the intermissions. I don't know why. I think the actual arcs itself are amazing, and I feel like that's very situational. There's a lot of arcs that are way better than the build-up, but sometimes I feel like a lot of the times the build-ups are a lot more like hard-hitting, y'all know what I'm saying, comparatively to the, you know, it's like a mystery. It's like a mystery manga, right? It's like sometimes, and only sometimes, like, the build up towards the mystery or the big question of maybe who the person is or what the plot might be about is a lot more intense and kind of like heart-beating-ish, heart-inducing, than the actual climax or the peak of it, that being the reveal of the mystery. So, but my whole point about this whole tangent was that this whole video was sort of a intermission. That's all it was. The conclusion of the Falling Devil arc, but mainly the intermission for what's to come next, whatever this arc could be. I don't know what this is. It looks pretty damn interesting, so I don't really know. I think this was an animation, and if it was, you guys know I'm gonna edit it in this video. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm definitely gonna do it. But peep game. And the last thing I want to end this video off is theories. Who's the Red Chainsaw Man? Is the church, along with Fami, people we can trust? Who is the enemy? Hopefully Nayuta's okay. You know, she went home with Denji, so she has to be okay now. And man, is Denji and Asa gonna get together, man? I want that, man. I want that. I want that. They're so good together, man. Even when Chainsaw Man was acting stupid and pervy and, you know, from the beginning of the video because they were still in the air, she still loved him, man. I mean, Yoru said it best that she falls in love easily, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, right? Denji does too. He falls in love pretty easily. I like how Denji was giving that speech about maturity and then he did it anyways. So, but yeah, it's like they're both the same. I've always said this, guys. Y'all know I'm like that. Y'all know I'm like that with the wits. Denji was always like that, you know? And they both were always like that. So, theories. I mean, here's a theory. Here's some theories that I have. Fami could be the end-all be-all. Maybe? Would be weird though. But honestly, I could see it, but I for the most part can't. Is the Nostradamus and all the types of like, you know, rumors is that the overall plot? Is Yoru going to chill out? She probably isn't. Because, I mean, now we have the Red Chainsaw Man. Is that even a thing? Like, is she lying? You know what I mean? Like, that is something that has me hella, like, locked. You know what I'm saying? Like, locked in. Like, I want to read more. That should have been 10 chapters, but y'all better not get comfortable. Because when we're close to catching up, we ain't going to do 10 no more. So, but yo, if you guys are new, y'all already know what to do. Give me the 2K. You know what I'm saying? Give me the 2K. No. Like the video. Leave comments. I'm going to need, guys, look, lock in. I'm going to need mad comments. Let me know how y'all felt about this video. How did y'all feel? Like, if you guys are reading this live, do you guys have any theories? For the people who's already caught up, how do y'all feel about my reaction? Am I on point? Am I spinning? Don't let me know. But anyways, don't let me know. But yeah, let me know. Don't let me know. But look, check it, right? Post notifications turned on. You know, it's how you guys never miss videos by your boy. I don't have a fit schedule, so just tune in whenever I upload. You know, I'll try to be more active on my community post. More things are coming. I'll show you guys more of my drawings a little bit later. I want to draw a little bit more. I think for right now, I would only be able to show you guys 2 things. I've been kind of slacking on drawing. That's just because I've been so locked in on the with Animal Crossing. I'm probably going to grind a little bit more. So, yeah. Also, guys, a little bit of a off-topic thing. Let me open up my Steam real quick. I'm gonna open up my Steam because I want to let you guys know some games that I've actually I've beaten. Right? Some games that I've been playing these past couple days. I actually just bought the Cyberpunk expansion. I'm sinking my teeth into that. I just beat Nier Autonoma. That game broke me, guys. I got all 5 endings. It's my top 10. It's in my top 10 for best games I've ever played in my life. I got the prequel, Nier Replicant, so I'm excited to play that. I still want to play Undertale. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I want to replay Dark Souls 3, man. Like, try to get the other endings too. I need to play The Answer for Persona 3 Reload as well. And there's like other games I want to play as well that I haven't really got to really get into. If you guys want to see games for the channel, let me know. Like, some people recommended that I do a second channel for it. Guys, look, listen, before I end the video, even though I mainly do manga, I'm gonna post whatever I want on this channel. I don't care if people like it. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't really care if I do what I want. I'm gonna post whatever I want. So if that's something y'all want to see, let me know. I'm gonna always do community posts, so people on that. And I'm gonna end the video with this. What's gonna happen though? What? Is Asa and Denji gonna get together? What? And Femi, what you trying to do? What you trying to get into? What's going on? I'm gonna see y'all next time in the Academy Saga of Part 2 Chainsaw Man. All time, and I'm out.